Alright, folks, welcome to section 3, execution. The Holy Grail. It's a catchy title. Some might even say it's marketing, but it's the truth, right? This is the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is a follow-up of journaling. What does that mean? That means that this is the Holy Grail. Once, and only once, you found your system, you've made sure it's your system, right? You've practiced it, you've back tested it, and you've forward tested it. And I know some of you are going to complain about this being all talk and talk, but this, let's put it this way. Most people are wrong, and most people, all they do is talk about technicals and models, but that doesn't matter. This 1 hour, 1.5 hour, 2 hours of talk outside of technicals could literally be the aha moment, the light bulb moment you're looking for, right? It's inside these, not inside the technicals, right? Because there's many people who master the technicals, they're great at reading price, but they suck at execution. Which brings us to execution. Now, there's two things in trading. Right before you trade, there's analysis. And analysis consists of entry, stop loss, and target. Execution is a whole different thing. So it's two different stages of trade. So you analyze the move, you expect the move to happen, you mark out the key levels, entry, stop loss, target, and then you may succeed at this, right? You may be a successful analyst, but can you capitalize on your analysis? Can you make money using your predictions? That is execution, right? Execution is the ability to make money with your predictions, right? And to improve execution, what you have to do is correcting mistakes. And execution can be summarized by the good old quote: win, journal, repeat, lose, journal, avoid, and miss, journal, catch next time. All right, and here's one example of each. So win, journal, repeat. Let's say you marked, this is a 4-hour candle range, and before it even opens, right, let's say this is the 1 o'clock candle. You mark out a key level. You're bearish. You mark out a 1-day key level. All right, you wait for price to open, to rally into the key level, and then it breaks down. Now, the fact that you marked the key level is not enough. Are you familiar with the lower time frame price action at the key level? That's the key. Because otherwise, you'll enter, right? Here's the daily key level. You'll enter over here. It'll sell. You'll be happy. And you'll move stop loss to break even. It'll go and stab into your entry again. this move right here is where most traders doubt their entire existence. But all it is a turtle soup, right? And that's where getting used to the concept comes. You need to get used to the concept before applying it. You can't just try it once, twice, 10 times, 100 times and say, I'm done. No. You have to keep sharpening the blade again and again and again, 1,000 times, 10,000 times. Right? You have to get used to it so much that it becomes second nature. So write that down. Familiarize yourself with what does the lower time frame price action look like at the higher time frame key level. And for those who are paying attention up until now, here's a nice model for you. Let's say, for example, it's the 9 o'clock 4-hour candle, right? All you gotta do is mark a previous liquidity pool to the 9 o'clock candle and a higher time frame key level. And you're gonna wait for price to open. You're gonna wait for price to rally down into the key level, consolidate at the key level, stab into it, and there's your model. You trade it all the way to the 50, back to the opening price. All right? That's the model. If you're bullish, and you simply reverse this if you're bearish. All right? The entry is going to be at either down here at the turtle soup itself, or model number 1 down here, or the breaker / OTE right here. What's wrong with this? All right. Actually, as we know, any key level anyone marks is going to give the 3 following entries. All right. It's going to give you number 1. A turtle soup. Number 2, an order block. And number 3, it's going to give you a breaker / OTE entry. All right, this is number 3. This is number 2, order block. And right down there is the turtle soup entry. All right, so 1, 2, 3. How is this related to CRT? This is a previous candle's low. Right? That's a CRT low. But do you need to know and always be aware of the CRT low? Yes and no. Yes, because it's going to happen anyway, right? And no, because what's going to happen is sometimes you'll mark a CRT, right? You'll find a big candle you want to trade. What the hell is wrong with this? All right, that's better. You'll have a CRT candle. You'll wait for the candle to be taken in the next candle, and you'll chase it, you'll force it so much that you'll refuse to trade unless it takes it. It'll never take it, and it'll rally. And then you say, I'm a scam, and I see a scam and trading a scam, and you go and kill yourself, right? Nope. That's not how it's done. Because this could easily be an SMT on the other asset class. Then what? Right, so you have to be aware that CRT it's going to happen, but you also have to be aware of when it's likely to be left untapped. When is the previous low likely to be left untapped? It's an important question. Right. Anyway, now back to the next example, which is a losing trade. Let's say you marked a candle range you want to trade. Right, you mark the key level. Right. It's 1 a.m. Good time to trade. Here's the key level. Price opens. You're bearish, right? It rallies. It smacks into the key level. You get excited. You sell with all your power. It goes down. You're happy for a second, and then it stabs back up, stopping you out. You blow your account, and then it goes down your path to your initial target. Right? And this probably happened to many of you. Now, why did this happen? This happened because you are unaware of the lower time frame price action at a higher time frame key level. Any key level is going to have three kinds of reactions. Right? It's going to have a V-shape reaction, key level, or it's going to have an M-shape. Most common is this one. Or it's going to have multiple touches, especially in ranging markets. So you want to watch out for this one. This is a common mistake. And go back in your losses. You'll see that this is a common mistake which you have made for certain. How do I know? And why I'm so confident? Because the markets are designed for this very reason. Right? They're designed to fuck you over in this exact pattern. Right? I say pattern with as a tongue-in-cheek comment. Because as you know, we're not pattern traders. We trade the logic of why price moves. Right? Next up, miss, journal, avoid next time. Catch next time. All right. Let's say you marked the candle range, let's say 9 a.m. till 1 a.m. Right, you want to trade this range. You mark the key level. Price goes up, you're bearish. It goes higher, it goes higher. It almost touches. You're waiting for this previous low to be taken because Romeo told you so, and then it just tanks. Right? This also must have happened to you. Right? Why did this happen? You would investigate. And then you discover that it's either you placed the key level too high, meaning there was purpose for price to reverse before the key level you marked. Right? So the actual key level was down here. And you marked it up there. Whether from lack of experience, to catch more pips, whatever. You mismarked the key level. You mislabeled it. Or you didn't pay attention to SMT, because SMT is going to leave. SMT is responsible for the creation of equal highs and lows. Right? Equal highs, they were created with SMT. And here Turtle Soup pattern traders get wrecked. Right? So those are 3 examples of what can happen in a trade. Now apply this in your trading journal next week, to every single trade you take. And they shouldn't be more than 5 per week, right? Maximum. Apply this and see. And I promise you, if you do this the way I'm showing you, then you will see a massive amount of improvement. Years and years of lost, wasted, gibberish, garbage, useless information you learned is going to be erased and gone within weeks, right? All you have to do is apply the rule of win, journal, repeat, lose, journal, avoid, and miss, journal, catch next time. This is execution. Execution is the emotion you live during the trade. Execution is the emotion you live when marking the key level, imagining the amount of money you're going to make. When price hits the key level, when you press the button, the sell button, and see price moving straight your way or consolidating a bit, those emotions you feel as it consolidates and then tanks or goes against you, right? All of this is part of the journey, your individual journey as a trader. This is something I can't teach. I've experienced myself. I know what it's like to be an absolute horrible trader. I know what it's like also going from being the worst trader in the world, literally, to being the best, bar none. Right? And this is part of the journey. Experiencing all this, the wins, the losses, missing the trades, dealing with them. I can guide you through it, right? And in the chat, I'll be answering questions about both analysis and execution. But bear in mind that you need to live this by yourself, and you living through many losses and wins and missed trades and correcting them, that's going to build the confidence you need in order to successfully and independently trade yourself. Right? That breeds critical thinking. Journaling breeds critical thinking. Right? You journal the trade, the key levels. You ponder and reflect over what happened, what you did, what you should have done. In some ways, it's similar to real life. Right? What you should be doing in real life. What you do in any profession, right? You ponder over the job you did, and the job you could have done, and the job you should have done, right? And with that, I conclude this section. The PDF of this lesson will have more information. I wish you good luck, good trading, and see you in the chat and the exams.